Grand Rising is your favorite gotcha girl or your least favorite gotcha girl, depending upon which side of karma you fall. Here with today's tarot and oracle card reading for Monday, September, what is it? 15th, 2025? At first, I'm going to talk a little bit though, y'all. Because y'all know life is crazy. This matrix is losing its marbles. Everybody, me, and my fellow Earth Angels have done neoed the crap. We're waking everybody up. We unplugging everybody. Don't take the blue pill. Don't take the red pill. Don't take any pills at all. Drugs are bad. And the Matrix is losing its damn mind. It's losing its damn mind. Okay. So first point. First point, I want to say I hope we all had a lovely weekend. I did. I know for a fact these mofos tried some shit on Friday. Well, they probably sent the magic a few days before, but it didn't hit till Friday. Oh, took it like a champ, y'all. Y'all keep trying the same damn shit. It ain't gonna work no more. It ain't gonna work no more. But y'all enjoy the backfire, okay? You enjoy what is coming to every last one of you for that. Okay, point number one. I still had a beautiful weekend. I finally made it to yesterday. I walked to Hoyt Farms. It was a nice little trek. Took me about 50 minutes there and back, but I didn't follow the GPS because the GPS probably would have, the way they wanted to take me probably would have took 2 hours. GPS, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And I think that's a good point to make. If GPS represents the rest of society and I represent you, they don't always know. A matter of fact, most of the time, they don't effing know. They'll take you on a route that is it completely inconveniences you, takes you twice as long. But again, I listen to my intuition, my inner guidance, and I looked and I said, you know what? I see how you got me going this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this. But where I want to go is right over here. It would be quicker for me to go this way, and this way. No, you want to take me all around the mulberry bush. Like I said, if society is the GPS. Oh, go this way. I know which. No, they don't know. They don't know which way your path should go. Okay, trust in your team. Trust in yourself. And I got there and I had a nice walk. And then the second point I want to make is I saw a dead squirrel almost immediately as I was leaving the shelter here and walking down Moreland Road. I seen a dead squirrel and I could tell it was fresh because you know what I mean. The flies hadn't even started buzzing around it yet. But anyway, so it was a newly killed squirrel. And then when I almost got to Hoyt Farms, I seen another dead squirrel hit by car, of course, because people drive too damn fast on these roads in a big rush to go nowhere. But I wanted to look up spiritual meaning of dead squirrels. All right, check this, y'all. Spirit's always talking. Spirit's always talking. Are you listening? You didn't send me any messages. You didn't send me any messages. I gave you 2 dead squirrels, but you didn't bother to look up what it meant. Okay, I did. Keisha did, because I listened. The spiritual meaning of a dead squirrel generally symbolizes the end of a cycle, a need for transformation, and a call to face difficult truths or embrace change. While living squirrels represent playfulness and preparedness, a dead squirrel encourages reflection, prompting you to address issues you might be avoiding or to let go of something old to make way for new beginnings. Spirit, for me, confirming. Keisha, you are about to go on a new journey. You're about to be in a place where you have never even thought you would be. I'm sure I dreamed about it once or twice, y'all. I imagined it once or twice. But I can't even imagine the good things that Spirit has in store for me because I did what the hell I came to do. I remembered who I am and what I'm here for. And what I'm here for is to spread love, to be love, to heal myself, to show you how to heal so that you can do the work yourself if you're interested. I ain't coming back down here. Keisha is done with Earth. The Earth job is done. This place is hard. I've said it before. I'll keep saying it. This place, of all the lives I've lived and all the planets I've seen, Earth is the densest, y'all. It's wonderful and awful at the same damn time. So again, I'm at the end of this cycle. I'm at the end of people holding me back. I'm at the end of the limiting beliefs. I'm at the beginning of the life that I signed up for. I told y'all I signed up for the Disney Princess package. Yes, the hell I did. And I'm almost there. I signed up for the Disney Princess package and I'm almost there because I did the work. But I just wanted to see, and I thought that was interesting that I didn't see just one dead squirrel. I saw two. And again, it was the first dead squirrel I saw almost immediately as I began my journey to the farm. And the second dead squirrel I saw as I was almost to my destination, the end of my journey, right? So that's just extra confirmation. Cycles are ending. Transformation. And I'm willing to let anything go. I'm willing to let everything go. I have. Everything that doesn't serve me. Anyone who doesn't appreciate, love, support me. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. You're out of my circle. And y'all feeling it now too. You hear them outside? You hear them kids outside waiting for the bus? Always distractions when you try to always a goddamn distraction. Ah well, what you gonna do? Work around it like I always do. But it was nice. Hoyt Farms was a nice little my inner child had fun yesterday. Talked to the cow and the goats and sheep, and I saw some pigs, and there were some very, very noisy ass roosters. And what else? I guess that was pretty much it. I went to the playground. I didn't want to stay too long because I didn't want. First of all, I was wearing my outfit that says "suspicious" on it. You know how people are. I know how people think. I know people are very judgmental. We see this. Well, I don't know how old they normally think I am, but they usually think I'm younger than I actually am. And so they were probably like, wait, we see this girl, she ain't got no small kids with her. You know what I mean? I just didn't want them to think I was trying to kidnap their babies. Somebody was having a party for something. Looked like Indian people, actually. Indian people from India. Around that way. And I swung. I swung on the swings. I swung on the swings. I swung on the swings. I had a swinging good time. My inner child was happy. It was nice. I was sad though because I had brought like 5 delicious apples for, to feed some of these animals. And by the time I got there, they had signs up everywhere. Apparently, as humans love to do, ruin everything. You can't feed them everything just because they're animals. Well, anyway, they had a sign saying that you could no longer feed them because they've been getting sick from the garbage that people have been bringing. So I was a little sad about that, but still, all in all, I had a wonderful day yesterday. Super excellent. So I just want to let whoever sent that black magic, I just want you to know it didn't work. And if you ain't feeling the effects of the backfire yet, you soon will be. My ancestors is tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all. My angels are tired of you. The dark entities I work with are tired of you. And we all come in. Because I've had enough. I have had enough of you. Okay. Also, what's the other point I wanted to touch on? I watched this video this morning because every time I wake up every morning, I tell myself, no, I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Before I grab my phone, I'm gonna meditate, I'm gonna pray, I'm gonna, talk to my grandma and my dad and whoever else, my Aunt Donna, and whoever else is passed on, but I never do. First thing I do is reach for my phone and start doom scrolling. But anyway, I watched this reel on YouTube, and it was a black woman, and she was talking about, she was crying. And my heart went out to her because as a black mother, I know exactly what you're going through, baby. I know exactly what you're going through. She's talking about how the cutting of the food stamps just, it ain't working. It wasn't enough before they cut them. And now they want to cut them. When, and just ever since the Reagan era, this narrative about black mothers and being on welfare and being crackheads and whatever else, right? It's not sitting well with me at all. And they talk about, well, so anyway, she was talking about how, you can't afford it. You want to feed your kids healthy food, but it's the garbage that you can afford. It's the garbage that you can afford. The same thing as I'm in the shelter now, and they have these health nutrition people come in. How are we supposed to eat healthy in a shelter where there's no kitchen? How am I supposed to cook healthy in a microwave? Y'all tell me. Even if it is healthy, them microwaves do something to the shit. Yeah, they're purposely trying to get rid of us. But they've been trying for centuries, and we still here. That's why they're really mad. Let's really talk about it. That's why they're really mad. All we know how to do is survive. But Keisha's tired of surviving. I'm starting my new journey. I'm transforming. I don't believe what the Matrix said anymore. We don't have to do this, you guys. But anyway, she was talking about how she's unemployed and da-da-da-da, and she's been looking for jobs, but she can't find one. I read an article that said that in the last 6 months, black women have lost so many jobs. Because they know. Who runs the world? Black women. No, we don't. If we ran the world, it'd be slightly better. It'd be slightly better than it is right now. White men run the world, and you see what kind of world we got. I said it. And I say this as somebody who wants to who I fully believe that my significant other, my divine counterpart, is a white man. I could be wrong. I could be, but I don't feel that. I don't feel that. Two things can be true. White men are destroying the thing, and there's one good white man out there who's going to end up being the love of my life and loving me better than any man, regardless of this made-up race that you guys want to believe in. Is going to do it. But anyway, I just quickly wanted to say that it doesn't matter that she doesn't have a job. Women aren't supposed to have jobs, right? Isn't that what all these traditional men say? We ain't supposed to be in there. We supposed to be barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen anyway. Not that I believe that, y'all. But also, not that I would be upset with that. That's okay for me. But in true feminist style, which is doing whatever you want to do as a woman, I feel like if you the one who don't want to have kids and go to work, blah, blah, I would have been happy. I would have been happy being supported. I would have been happy. It's really what I wanted. But anywho, the point that I need to make so I can get into this damn reading is that I worked at the Department of Social Services, 800 Park Ave, Utica, New York, for about 3 years. I think it was somewhere in between 2014, 2015, 2016, or maybe 2015, 2016, 2017. Anyway, somewhere in there, okay? Don't quote me on that. They got the files. I don't. But I worked there Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. And I still qualified for food stamps and cash assistance to help pay my rent. I worked 40 hours a week, 5 days, 8 hours, 40 hours. And then I'd go home and raise my 5 kids, do more work. by myself. It's not enough. It's not enough. They wouldn't pay me a living wage. Y'all wouldn't pay me a living wage. I had the job. And I still qualified. I worked as a clerk for the welfare office, if that's what you want to call it. And I still qualified for help. So don't sit there and tell me. And that's another reason. That's why I'm not so inclined to go out looking for a job right now. Why? One, I know spirit has me. And it's not that I don't want to work. It's just that I'm not going to do any job that I can't stand anymore. My soul will not allow it. My soul is here to read tarot cards, be a guide, listen to people who are hurting, give them some words of encouragement, and marry a rich man who can keep me a kept woman. That's my job. That's what I signed up for. And that's okay. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm not listening to the world anymore who tells me that I got to get 5 jobs and still not be able to afford a goddamn thing. Doesn't it make more sense to be broke with no job than to be broke with 10 jobs? Doesn't that make more sense, guys? Doesn't it? Stop listening to society tell you what you have to do, what you should do, what you need to do. Is what makes your soul happy. As long as you ain't hurting nobody, no animals, planet Earth, or yourself, God says, get to it. Get to it. Okay. And with that, I think I'm done. I think I'm done for now. If you made it this far, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Love and appreciate you. And let's get right into the reading now. Okay. Main energy, 6 of Cups. And this did come out in the reverse, but I flipped it back up because I was like, no reverse. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood, spirit. And I was going to ask my yes or no cards if this was supposed to be read in reverse, but maybe not. I'm not taking it. I'm the creator of my own story, and I'm not taking it in reverse. So, although I really don't think it's supposed to be in reverse. Somebody is in this nostalgic energy. Could be you, could be whoever messed up their chances with you. Because after I read this, and I used my hidden truth, which have to do a lot with relationships, loving relationships, romantic relationships, whatever. I use that for clarification. And I feel like this is somebody that you left behind. Like I said, we had to leave everything that's not serving us. Those dead squirrels are representative. Leave. Transform. You've moved on. You've grown. You've outgrown all those people collective. You've outgrown them. You've outgrown them toxic friends. Why do you think now when you meet up with them, it doesn't feel the same? You know it don't feel the same. The jokes that you used to laugh at just ain't funny no more. The way y'all used to just sit around and do nothing, gossip and talk about people, it just ain't enough. It's rubbing you the wrong way. Shit, if we talking about Sarah as soon as she leaves, what do y'all say about me as soon as I leave? It just don't feel right. You're on a deep level. You're waking up. And it's time for you to get started on your journey. But again, they're going to try to hold you back. Maybe that's why it came out in the reverse. They're going to try to hold you back. They're going to try to... Remember the good times we used to have? Don't you remember the good times we used to have? We'd talk, we'd laugh, we'd drink, we'd smoke. We'd do low vibrational shit every day and get nowhere. Don't you remember? Yeah, they want you to remember. Remember how you feel now. Remember how you feel right now. Your soul is like, it just ain't cutting it no more. Then we got the 2 of Wands, which means you've had a little bit of success lately, but you're a bit uncertain about your next steps. Don't get distracted. Stay fixed on your goals. Stay fixed on your goals. Don't get distracted. Don't let them distract you. Remember how I used to bring you presents every day after school? Nah, Yeah, no. I remember how you used to get me in trouble. I remember how you used to get me in trouble. I remember that. I remember how it's not enough for my soul anymore. And also too is the number of choice options. I feel like somebody could be reflecting, they looking out, they looking at their communications, they're like, damn, I made the wrong choice. That's why they wish they could go back. Cause they know they done fucked up, collective. They know they lost the best thing they never had. They know they lost you. And they're kicking themselves in the butt, but it's a little too late for that. It's a little too late for that. Then you got a Knight of Cups. Someone is in their emotions about you right now. Hard body, collective. But they know they have nothing to offer. They got an empty fucking cup. They got one cup and it's empty at that. If it's not empty, it's only half full. And the water is probably poisoned. Got all kinds of bacteria and viruses in there. Don't drink that shit. You're going to get dysentery, malaria, every disease known to man. You probably end up dying. Don't accept their cup. They're probably obsessive. They are in their emotions. They can't get enough of you. They can't get enough of you, collective. Screw them. Screw them. You and your horse. Go back to wherever you rode from. I don't know why you wasted your time making this trip. Tell them. Tell them. They was working hard. They was working hard with the Seven of Pentacles. They were working hard, yo. They was planning the wrong things, though. Because they believed the Matrix. It's all about the money. They saw somebody who had more money than you, a better quote-unquote position in life than you, and they left you high and dry, collective. Remember that. Remember that when they come back, okay? Remember that. When you needed them the most, they was gone. They was gone. Remember that when they come back. They was working hard, like I said, making plans with all of these other people who they thought was better than you, collective. Who they put above you. If you have nothing to offer them, they saw you as this Knight of Cups. They saw you as the Knight of Cups. But Spirit fooled them real good. Spirit had you cloaked. They were really looking at themselves. That's what we all. That's all it is. You were mirroring their energy back to them. They ain't got shit. They were working hard, and they made the wrong choice. They had to choose between you and somebody else. They made the wrong choice. Like I said, they wish they could go back now, but it's too late. Working hard to put you in a position of poverty. Working hard to take everything that you worked hard for. Working hard to make you feel insecure. Working hard to make you feel worthless. They were working hard. And why? Because they got trouble with intimacy. My ex-husband used to say all the time, I don't want to be in love. I saw the relationship between my parents and it just sucked. And love sucks. You're a fucking coward. My parents had a shitty relationship too. But it never made, if anything, it made me want real, true love more. That's how I know I'm the best of the best of the best. Sir, we built different. All right? Take your little intimacy issues, your mommy and daddy issues. Go, sir. Bye-bye. You worked hard. Now you about to reap everything you sowed. Because you was young, you was immature, and all you cared about was them pentacles. All they cared about was the money. That's all they cared about. Money and clout, money and clout, money and clout. I'll be happy. Let's see how happy they are. Let's see how happy they are. They have too much to lose. So do I. I ain't going back. Don't go back, collective. We ain't going back. Please don't go back. Don't know everything. As far as you have come, you've worked so hard on yourself. You're still working. Leave them with their sad ass little pentacle, their one little empty poison cup. Like, just fuck them with a splintered broom. That's all I have to say. And they're coming in, and I feel like they're coming in soon, right? They're determined to try and win you back because they know that you're. Look, you see this card? My white man is coming. That's me on that card. I'm that black woman with the blue hair. My babies ain't that small. But there's my, they know that my divine counterpart is coming. They know if that's what you desire, that your counterpart, it doesn't, whoever you love. Okay, just bear with me. This isn't literal, this is metaphorical, figuratively speaking, right? This Page of Pentacles knows that your Ten of Pentacles is coming. And the card that went to whoever is coming, this white man, my intellect arouses the hell out of him. He must be a sapiosexual just like me. Who do I think is the hottest one on Criminal Minds? Is it what's his name? Derek? The black guy? Bald guy? No, I don't think he's the hottest. Reed is the hottest to me. That brain, the things I will do to Reed. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got me, right? So that's your reading for today, okay? If and when this mofo from your past tries to come and say, oh, I made the wrong choice, take me back, I wish we could go back, and then they offer you this cup of stank, nothing that they have, because now they're obsessed with you, now that they know that you were the right choice, you remember that they worked hard to end you in every way possible. You remember that they worked hard to end you because they got intimacy issues. They'll never be able to love you the way you deserve to be loved. This young, immature, juvenile ass page has too much to lose. All they want is pentacles. Go ahead and let them lose it. That's their karma. Fuck them. And they see that your happy ending is quickly approaching, and that whoever is coming, they love your mind and the way it works. Ooh, this was the longest reading in a minute. I hope it was helpful. If it wasn't helpful, I at least hope it was entertaining. And I'll see you again when I have another message.